Bannon plotting primaries against slate of GOP incumbents. President Donald Trump's closest allies are planning a slate of primary challenges against Republican senators, potentially undermining the party's prospects in 2018 and further inflaming tensions between GOP leaders and the White House. The effort is being led by Steve Bannon, Trump's bomb-throwing former chief strategist, who is launching an all-out war against Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and the Republican establishment. Bannon has begun holding private meetings with insurgent challengers, vowing his support. He's coordinating with conservative megadonor Robert Mercer, who is prepared to pour millions of dollars into attacks on GOP incumbents. Bannon has also installed a confidant at an outside group that is expected to target Republican lawmakers and push the Trump agenda. The activity has alarmed senior Republicans, who worry it will drain millions of dollars from the party's coffers to take on Democrats in the general election. McConnell has repeatedly expressed concern to the White House about the danger primaries pose to his members, stressing that it could imperil his narrow four-seat majority, according to three people with direct knowledge of the discussions. The issue is, do you invest your time and energy in attacking people who are carrying this president's water in Congress to the benefit of people who are trying to impeach him? That seems like an incredibly short-sighted strategy, said Josh Holmes, a former McConnell chief of staff. Bannon is paying little heed to those warnings. On Thursday, he huddled with Danny Tarkanian, an attorney who is challenging Senator Dean Heller, R. Nevada, at the Capitol Hill townhouse that serves as a base of operations for Breitbart News, the conservative website that Bannon oversees. Bannon made it clear during the 30-minute meeting that Tarkanian had his full backing in the race against Heller, according to one person familiar with the conversation. Heller refused to endorse Trump during the 2016 campaign. Leading the target list is Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, an outspoken critic of the president who recently published a book lamenting the rise of Trump. Bannon is intent on unseating Flake and David Bossie, the president's 2016 deputy campaign manager, and the president of the influential conservative group Citizens United, has embarked on an effort to recruit several potential primary challengers, including former Representative Matt Salmon. The former congressman, however, has expressed reluctance to enter the contest. The anti-incumbent effort could dramatically reshape the 2018 primary landscape if it materializes. It would pit a group of pro-Trump primary challengers against sitting lawmakers who are perceived as more mainstream. Two other senators could come under attack. Behind the scenes, Bannon has proposed the possibility of targeting Tennessee Senator Bob Corker, and those close to the former Trump chief strategist are talking about the prospect of a challenge to Mississippi Senator Roger Wicker. Corker had long been considered a Trump ally and had been in the mix to become Secretary of State, but has since angered the president's supporters with recent comments in which he questioned Trump's competence. Shortly after Bannon left the White House and returned to Breitbart last month, the site published a story promoting a potential Corker challenger, State Senator Mark Green. The site has also hyped the possibility that State Senator Chris McDaniel, a Tea Party favorite, will take on Wicker. Bannon is firing his opening shot in the Alabama Senate special election, squaring off against McConnell in a race the Senate leader and his allies have spent millions of dollars to win. While Bannon is behind controversial former state Supreme Court Chief Justice Roy Moore, McConnell has gone all in for Senator Luther Strange, who was appointed early this year to temporarily fill the seat after Jeff Sessions became Attorney General. Speaking to prominent GOP activists at a Conservative Action Project meeting and on a Judicial Watch conference call recently, Bannon portrayed the September 26 primary as a defining battle between the conservative base and GOP establishment. Trump endorsed Strange before the first round of voting in mid-August, but has since done little to promote him. Recent polling has shown Moore with a significant lead. A Strange loss would be an embarrassment for McConnell and open the floodgates for other GOP primary challenges, Bannon has argued. On Thursday, Bannon and Bossie met separately with Moore in Washington.